The harmonic minor scale is nothing more than a deviation from the natural minor scale by raising the 7th degree with a semitone, creating a major 7th interval. Now, composers in the classical era like Mozart had a need for a stronger resolution, which was accomplished by altering the modal minor scale or the natural minor scale into the harmonic minor scale. In contrast to the natural minor scale, the harmonic minor scale has a major chord on the 5th degree, and thus creating a stronger resolution from the dominant 5th degree to the tonic. Now, the scale has also something oriental to it. This Arabian sound is caused by the augmented interval between the minor 6th and major 7th degree. This makes it hard to write melodies that sound normal to our Western ears. Now, that is why the melodic minor scale was constructed and used. In the melodic minor scale, the augmented interval is eliminated by raising the 6th degree to a major 6th interval, while keeping the strong resolution to the tonic. Now, I made a dedicated tutorial for the harmonic minor scale as well as for the melodic minor scale. So, if you want to study these scales in depth, please watch those videos. Now, before we enter the almost alien but beautiful world of the modes of the harmonic minor scale, let's take a better look at this scale to understand its essence to its full extent. Now, first of all, the harmonic minor scale is not a key, but a scale, and a very special scale, because the sound is absolutely unique and recognizable. The reason for that is the augmented interval between the 6th and 7th degree. So if we compare the scale to the natural minor scale that is used in so many pop and rock songs, we'll notice the difference in the 7th degree. Now, as you can see, the harmonic minor scale has a sharpened 7th degree. It's a major 7th in contrast to the minor 7th degree in the natural minor scale. In fact, this 7th degree is borrowed from the A major scale. Now, the distances between the notes are a whole step, a half step, a whole step, a whole step, a half step, 1.5 step, and a half step. And the interval between the 6th and 7th note creates an augmented 2nd degree. And it is this interval that gives the harmonic minor scale its distinct character. And another thing you should notice is the difference in the amount of half steps compared to the natural minor scale. Because in the harmonic minor scale there are 3 half steps, in contrast to the 2 half steps that you find in the natural minor scale, which, by the way, is the same as the Ionian scale or Ionian mode. Now, therefore, the harmonic minor scale does not fit the definition of a diatonic scale that implies 5 whole steps and 2 half steps. Now, just that you know. Now, because of the rather awkward structure, the chords in the harmonic minor scale are pretty spicy too, to say the least. We'll take the A harmonic minor scale to work with. A, B, C, D, E, F and G sharp. Now, on the 1st degree, we'll find the minor triad, and in this case, the A minor chord built from the root A, the minor 3rd C and the perfect 5th G. If we add the 7th degree, we create a remarkable sounding minor major 7 chord. There's also a 9th version that you could recognize from the James Bond theme. Now, on the 2nd degree, there's a diminished chord, and in this case the B diminished chord, built from the root B, the minor 3rd D and the diminished 5th F. Adding the 7th, the note A, creates a half diminished chord, the B minor 7 flat 5. And we could consider the G sharp to be an A flat to create a full diminished 7 chord. On the 3rd degree we'll find an augmented chord. In the A harmonic minor scale, this will be the C augmented chord, built from the root C, the major 3rd E and the augmented 5th G sharp. Adding the 7th degree, the note B, we have created a C augmented major 7 chord. Now, after 2 rather dissonant chords, the diminished and the augmented chord, we'll find a simple minor chord on the 4th degree. The D minor chord, consisting of a root D, the minor 3rd F and a perfect 5th A. Now, adding the 7th degree, the note C, we have created a D minor 7 chord. On the 5th degree, we'll find a major chord, and in this case, the E major chord, built from the root E, the major 3rd G sharp, which is the characteristic note in this scale, and the perfect 5th B. Now, adding the 7th to the note D, creates a dominant 7th chord that causes a strong resolution to the tonic. On the 6th degree, we'll find a major chord, In the A harmonic minor scale, this is the F major chord, built from the root F, the major third A, and the perfect fifth C. Adding the 7th degree, the note E, creates the only major 7 chord in this scale. On the last note of the scale we come across a diminished chord, and in this case the G sharp diminished chord, built from the root G sharp, the minor third B, and the diminished 5th D. Adding the 7th note F creates a full diminished chord. So we have 3 dissonant chords in this scale, and that's a lot. Now the strange thing in this scale is that some degrees can be more than one type of chord. Now because of the 3 half steps that are found in this scale, some scale degrees can be 2 types of chords. The D minor chord on the 4th degree can also be a diminished chord if you consider that the G sharp is enharmonically the same as the A flat. Now you could add the note C for the D half diminished chord, the D minor 7 flat 5. On the 5th degree, the E major chord can also be an E augmented chord if you consider that the note C is enharmonically the same as the note B sharp. The 6th degree is an F major chord, but can also be an F minor chord if we think of the note G sharp as being an A flat. Adding the note E will create an F minor major 7 chord. And finally, the G sharp diminished chord can also be a G sharp augmented chord if we consider that the note C is also a B sharp and the note E is also a D double sharp. Now to understand the modes of the harmonic minor scale, you must have a good insight in the modes of the major scale. Modes of the harmonic minor scale have a lot in common with these modes, but every mode has a weird twist, and I like to think of alien versions of the modes of the major scale, like mutations. So let's summarize the traditional modes of the major scale. Starting on the 6th mode, the Ionian scale, the Ionian mode that is the foundation of the harmonic minor scale. So we have the 6th mode, the Ionian mode, which is the same as the natural minor scale. The 7th mode, the Locrian mode, a weird sounding mode with a diminished chord as the tonic. The 1st mode, the Ionian mode, which is the major scale. The Dorian mode is the 2nd mode, and it's a minor scale with a major 6th degree. The 3rd mode, the Phrygian scale, is a minor scale with a minor 2nd degree. The 4th mode, the Lydian scale, is a major scale with an augmented 4th degree. The 5th mode, the Mixolydian mode, or dominant scale, is a major scale with a minor 7th degree. Now, let's see what the harmonic minor scale comprehends and how the modes differ from the modes from the major scale we just saw. And first we look at the structure, and after this we'll dive into the sound of the modes with examples starting each mode on the same note for a better comparison. But first, all the modes relative to the A harmonic minor scale. Now, of course, the first mode is the harmonic minor scale. The location of the half steps defines the sound of each mode. Now in this first mode, the half steps are between the 2nd and 3rd degree, the 5th and 6th degree, and the 7th and 8th degree. If we start the scale on the 2nd note, the note B, the half steps move to a new location between the 1st and 2nd degree, the 4th and 5th degree, and the 6th and 7th degree. Now this mode is the same as the Locrian mode, but now the 6th degree is a major 6th instead of a minor 6th. Therefore we call this mode the Locrian sharp 6 mode. Now starting the scale on the 3rd note of the harmonic minor scale, the half steps shift once again. Now they are located between the 3rd and 4th degree, the 5th and 6th degree, and the 7th and 8th degree. Now this mode is the same as the Ionian mode, but it has an augmented 5th. Therefore we call this mode the Ionian sharp 5 mode. Do you start to see the logic of all this? If we start the harmonic minor scale on the 4th note, the half steps are located between the 2nd and 3rd degree, 4th and 5th degree, and 6th and 7th degree. This mode is similar to the Dorian mode, but it has an augmented 4th degree. This mode is therefore called the Dorian sharp 4 mode. And this mode is also known as the Romanian scale or Ukrainian scale. Anyway, it sounds pretty exotic. Now when we start the scale on the 5th degree, we'll find the half steps between the 1st and 2nd degree, the 3rd and 4th degree, and the 5th and 6th degree. Now this mode looks just like the Phrygian mode, but it has a major 3rd. And this variant is called the Phrygian dominant scale. And in the western part of the world, this is very popular among flamenco and metal guitarists. Now the 6th mode of the harmonic minor scale has half steps between the 2nd and 3rd degree, the 4th and 5th degree, and the 7th and 8th degree. And this mode is the same as the Lydian mode, but it has an augmented 2nd degree, and is therefore called the Lydian sharp 2 mode or sometimes the Lydian sharp 9 mode. Now the last mode starts on the 7th degree, and the half steps are located between the 1st and 2nd degree, the 3rd and 4th degree, and the 6th and 7th degree. Now this scale is a very awkward scale. Every single note of the scale is altered, and this makes it difficult to use. Now the name of this mode is Super Locrian double flat 7, and it's also called the altered diminished scale or ultra Locrian scale. As you can see, there are some weird modes derived from the harmonic minor scale. And now we know a little bit of how they are constructed and what the similarities are with the modes of the major scale. Let's dive deeper into the modes of the harmonic minor scale. Now in this next part of the video about the modes of the harmonic minor scale, we are going to explore the sound and the character and the very soul of the mode. What makes this mode the mode? What are the modal trigger notes? And what is nice and what is awkward about it? And believe me, there are some awkward modes to be found in the harmonic minor scale. Now when you want to create a chord sequence that outlines the mode, you have to take the following in account to play really modal. Play chords that are close to the tonic chord and emphasize the tonic. Avoid chords that have a strong resolution to the tonic of the scale of which the mode is derived. Use the tonic as a pedal tone underneath the chords, so the tonal center can be established stronger. Choose chords that contain the modal trigger note. And do not think of chord progressions that lean on tension and resolution, but try to paint the soundscape around the tonic chord that captures the character of the mode. Now the first mode is the harmonic minor scale itself. Watch my dedicated video to learn everything about this scale. So we start on the 2nd mode of the harmonic minor scale, the Locrian sharp 6 mode. This Locrian sharp 6 or Locrian natural 6 as it's sometimes called is a Locrian scale with a major 6th. And it's a very uncommon mode and you won't find examples that easy. It's darkness with a trace of light. The scale degrees of this 2nd mode of the harmonic minor scale are the tonic, a flattened 2nd, a flat 3rd, a 4th, a flat 5th, a 6th and a flat 7th. The tonic of this mode can either be a half diminished chord, the root B, the minor 3rd D, the diminished 5th F and the minor 7th A, or a full diminished chord where the G sharp is enharmonically equal to the A flat and serves as a diminished 7th. Now the trigger notes in this mode are the diminished 5th and the major 6th degree, together with the minor 3rd. These notes will result in the modal Locrian sharp 6 sound. Now this mode can be played over a minor 7 flat 5 and a full diminished chords as well as over dominant and minor 7 chords to create some tension. To compare the modes with each other, we will play them all with the note A as tonal center. The A Locrian sharp 6 mode is derived from the G harmonic minor scale because the note A is the 2nd note in this scale. Now the notes in this scale are A, B flat, C, D, E flat, F sharp and G. That the diminished 5th and E flat and the major 6th F sharp are the modal trigger notes. In the next example, the chord evolves around the A minor flat 5 chord with traces of the augmented chord on the 2nd degree and the minor major 7 chord on the 7th degree. And the scale sounds like this. The Ionian sharp 5 mode is the third mode of the harmonic minor scale. Now, just like the Locrian sharp 6 mode, this weird sounding mode could well be created on another planet. Now, if we wanted to have the note A as our tonal center, we have to figure out of which harmonic minor scale A is the third note. Well, the note A is the third note in the F sharp harmonic minor scale. The note A is the minor third of the F minor chord. The scale looks like this: A, B, C sharp, D, E sharp, F sharp and G sharp. And this gives us the scale degrees the tonic, the second, the third, the fourth, the augmented fifth, the sixth and the seventh. Now the trigger note in this mode is with no doubt the augmented fifth. The tonic in this scale is a major 7 sharp 5 chord, which is a rather uncommon chord but can be used to create some extra tension. Now the Ionian sharp 5 mode is also used by Alan Holdsworth to create those typical Holdsworth sounds with big stretched sus chords, and where every 5th degree is sharpened. In the next example I used the A sus2 augmented major 7 chord together with the sus chords on the 2nd and the 7th degree. The scale over these chords sounds like this. This mode has a typical Oriental and romantic flavor to it, but it's used a lot in Eastern Europe and Jewish music and predominant in klezmer music. Other names for this scale are the Dorian sharp 11 scale, the Dorian altered scale, the Ukrainian scale and the Romanian minor scale. Now, because of its Oriental sound, it was used in the theme of Disney's Aladdin. And we want to make the note A the tonal center of this mode, we have to find out of which harmonic minor scale the note A is the fourth note. Now this results in the E harmonic minor scale. The A is the fourth note in this scale, so A Dorian sharp 4 looks like this. A, B, C, the D sharp, that's the sharpened 4th degree, E, F sharp and G. Now the resulting scale degrees that form the structure of this mode are the tonic, the 2nd, the minor 3rd, the augmented 4th, the 5th, the major 6th and the minor 7th. The tonic in this scale is a minor chord or a minor 7 chord. Now, the modal trigger notes are the major 6th, which results in the Dorian quality, and the augmented 4th interval, which causes the Oriental feel. Now, especially the first 4 notes in this scale outline the specific sound of this mode. Just by playing these notes we have already established the Romanian minor scale sound. Now the scale sounds like this over the tonic minor chord. And here's a scale over a Dorian sharp 4 chord sequence in which the trigger note plays an important role. The A minor, D sharp diminished and the B major chord. fifth mode of the harmonic minor scale resembles the Phrygian scale, which is the third mode of the major scale and has a minor third. The Phrygian dominant scale, however, has a major third interval. And this, and the fact that on the first degree there is a dominant chord, causes that the scale is called a dominant Phrygian scale. Now the scale radiates darkness and power. Now when we play the scale starting on the note A, we have to think of the D harmonic minor scale because the note A is the fifth degree in this D harmonic minor scale. And it looks like this. A, B flat, C sharp, D, E, F and G. The structure of this scale looks like this. A tonic, a minor second, a major third, a fourth, a fifth, a minor sixth and a minor seventh. And the scale is used a lot in flamenco music, but also in metal this scale is very popular. The scale is found especially in Arabian and Egyptian music, but also in East European and Indian music. Now the tonic of this scale is a dominant 7 chord, possibly extended with a flat 9, making it an A7 flat 9 chord. Here is the scale played over the tonic chord. Now chords that work well are the major second degree, B flat major, but the C sharp diminished 7 chord works fine too, because it carries the modal trigger note, the flat second degree B flat, and the major third degree C sharp. Now here's an example of the Phrygian dominant scale over an A7 dominant riff. Now, the sixth mode of the harmonic minor scale, the Lydian sharp 2 scale, has a particular strange characteristic. It's constructed just like the Lydian mode, which is the fourth mode of the major scale. Now, this mode is a major scale with an augmented fourth degree. The Lydian sharp 2, however, has an augmented second degree too, creating a strange anomaly, because now there is a minor third and a major third in this scale. Now, although we shouldn't approach these notes this way, it can sometimes feel that way. Now the Lydian sharp 2 mode, also known as the Lydian sharp 9 or Ionian harmonic scale, is derived from the C sharp harmonic minor scale. And because A is the sixth note in this scale, it looks like this. A, B sharp, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp and G sharp. And this results in these scale degrees: the tonic, the augmented second, the major third, the augmented fourth, the fifth, the major sixth and the major seventh. The scale sounds like this over a major 7 tonic chord. Now I think this is one of the most beautiful scales out there and combines the absolute brightness of the Lydian character with the darkness of the harmonic minor scale family. And maybe because of that duality, major third, minor third. Now the tonic can be a major chord or a major 7 chord, and it can be a minor chord or a minor major 7 chord. We'll stick to the major chord to keep the brightness of the Lydian mode. Now here's an example of the Lydian sharp 2 mode over a Lydian sharp 2 chord sequence, using as well as the A Lydian chord as the A minor major 7 chord, alternated with the E augmented chord and the D sharp diminished chord. In this way the duality of the major and the minor quality is reflected in the chord sequence. And what a sound this 7th mode of the harmonic minor scale provides us with. It's such an unstable scale that it's rarely used, but if it's used, it will give you the creeps. It's sometimes referred to as the darkest scale ever. Now, an A Locrian double flat 7 scale is derived from the B flat harmonic minor scale, and it looks like this: A, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F and G flat. Now, the scale degrees are amazing. A tonic, a flat second, a flat third, a flat fourth, a flat fifth, a flat sixth and a double flat 7th. So all degrees have been altered. There's not one note that makes it possible to create some sensible music with it. Now, because of the double flattened 7th degree, the scale is also referred to as the altered diminished scale, and you may also call it the ultra Locrian mode. So yes, this is one of the most, if not the most alien scales out there to be found in the world. And the tonic of this 7th mode of the harmonic minor scale is a diminished 7th chord, and it can also be an augmented triad. Here's a scale over an A diminished chord, alternated with an E flat minor 7 chord, a G flat major 7 chord and a B flat major 7 chord. The harmonic minor scale is a beautiful scale by itself and has some very diverse applications. Now, when deriving modes from this scale, we'll end up with some beautiful sounds, like for instance the Dorian sharp 6 or the Lydian sharp 2. But some modes are hard to make music with. They are so weird sounding or so unstable that they are rarely used. The last mode, the Locrian double flat 7 mode for instance, is a good example of such a weird scale, although there are pieces of music that are written with this scale. Now then we have to keep in mind that these modes are rarely used as a resource for a whole piece of music, but much more as a solution for playing over one particular chord. It's more like you add some color by using this mode shortly just to surprise the listener or bringing a new mood into the piece of music or improvisation you are playing. Now, one way or the other, the modes of the harmonic minor scale are definitely worthwhile to explore and to study. Maybe not all of them, but some of them are so unique and create such a new refreshing sound that they deserve to be used. Now, in one of the future videos I will do a dedicated video of some of these modes and we'll see what possibilities we can create with these scales. For now, I hope it was crystal clear for you and that you can use all of this to step up once again and make some beautiful music. Greets from the Netherlands and bye.